Good morning, Tafarrah. My name is Tafarrah, and welcome to a very spooky rendition of weekly nightly news. In school news, throughout this past week, Roundtable Editor-in-Chief Selma Husseini interviewed mayoral candidates Caroline Simmons and Bobby Valentine.
We'd like to know, what is your position on mask mandates, and separately, your position on vaccine mandates for Stanford Public School students?
I believe these mandates that we see right now are going to change as we move forward, and before I become the mayor, which will be in December, beginning of December, there'll be a new set of rules that I will have to understand with my health director, with the directives from the city and the state, as well as the nation, so that we protect our community. The main concern of a mayor is to keep the community safe, and I'll make that right decision at the right time.
Okay, so do you think that there's any chance in the mask mandate being continued then?
I would think there's a chance of it if, in fact, the numbers start to go up, or that there's absolute necessity and proof that that's what we need to keep our community safe.
We'd like to know your position on the mask mandates, and separately, your position on the vaccine mandates for Stanford Public Schools.
Sure. So with respect to the mask mandates, the good news is everyone has been doing such a good job with wearing masks and being diligent to help stop the spread of COVID that the mayor just lifted the indoor mask mandate last night or 2 nights ago because the transmission rate has dropped from intermediate to moderate. And so I want to just give credit to all of you students and teachers and everyone in our community who have sacrificed so much over the past year and a half. And I know that everyone is tired of wearing masks, but it really has been so effective in helping to stop the spread of COVID and to reduce the transmission rate in our community, and also to help those who are most vulnerable, those with underlying conditions, those who are immunocompromised, those who can't get vaccinated. So I really want to give credit to our community. As mayor, I'm going to continue to follow the data and science in terms of what the CDC is saying, what our Connecticut Department of Public Health is saying, and what our Stanford Health Director is saying, and make sure we're monitoring any variants and the level of spread when determining whether to reinstate mask mandates. I think right now I agree with the mayor's decision. If you look at our transmission rate has dropped. But I want to encourage everyone to still, practice social distancing, hygiene, and to be cautious. With respect to vaccines, I do support the governor issued an executive order and an emergency authority allowing towns and cities to decide whether to impose vaccine requirements for public employees. I supported the mayor's decision to require that our municipal employees and teachers get vaccinated, because it's not only to protect their own health, it's to protect, they're interacting with the public and with students who are unvaccinated. So it's to protect everyone's health, because we know if you're unvaccinated, you're 11 times more likely to die from COVID.
Thank you, Selma. The full interviews can be seen at shsroundtable.com.
And now we go to Roundtable correspondents Tiffany Cadet and Bree Richmond, who interviewed students about which horror movie villain is the scariest.
It's Bree.
It's Tiffany Cadet.
And we're here at Roundtable to ask students and staff their scariest serial killer.
Isaiah.
The question is, who's the scariest serial killer?
I would say Michael Myers, because he's immortal and he never dies, so it's
We're here with
Malachi Williams.
Okay, the question of the day is, who is the scariest serial killer?
Freddy Krueger. His claws.
Scariest serial killer?
Michael Myers.
Because he kills people.
I would say Freddy Krueger, because he's ugly, and he's just funny looking.
But you ugly too.
And that's all the time we have for you this morning, Stanford High. Until next time, I'm Hannah Schager. We'll see you here next week and every single day at shsroundtable.com. Happy Halloween!